Welcome back to center ice here at the Mount Prospect Ice Arena. It's game number 6 of 7 for me today here at this arena, along with my buddy Carson doing the production and the camera for us here. We've got a battle on our hands here tonight. It is 2 undefeated teams. First class hockey school from BC, Canada. We just watched the BC Bulldogs, now we got BC's first class. They are 5-0 so far here through the first couple days of round robin. As well, on the other side we got NSHDA, the Illinois team. They are 5-0 coming into this game as well. So these two teams playing their 6th game, trying to keep up with the Lac St. Louis Lions of Quebec, who went 6-0 in their round robin. We are trying to figure out the top 16 teams. The top 16 will go to the playoffs and have the chance to play for the championship. Beyond that, the 6 teams that don't make it are going to be in the relegation round, known as the Continental Divide, which will be played on Saturday. So both of these teams are going to make it to the playoffs. The question is, what position are they going to be in? Right now, first class sits in 3rd, NSHDA sits 4th. It's a big game for these guys for sure. Who to watch? Colton Smith for first class, number 45. He's got 8 goals through 5 games. On the other side, it's Tyler Kassonen for NSHDA. He's got 9 goals through 5 games. It's crazy. This is going to be a matchup for the ages, I think. And it could be a preview of what we see in the finals later on down the road. They're both black and gray. NSHDA wearing their white jerseys as the visitors. First class wearing the dark gray jerseys as the home team. Power play, a big part of this one. First class averages 1.2 power play goals per game. NSHDA under 1. Goals against per game. First class has the advantage. They allow just 1 goal per game on average, whereas NSHDA allows 2.4 goals per game. So it's BC and it's Illinois, first class versus NSHDA. This is going to be good. All right, let's take a look and see what we got. Looks like it's number 15, Ethan Kujala, in goal for NSHDA. And on the other end, I believe it's goaltender Cooper Rosen guarding the pipes. Here we go. Center ice. Drop the puck. 5-0 and 5-0. Somebody's walking out of here with a loss here tonight. First class from BC. This is the first time I've seen them. NSHDA I have had the chance to see as we've gone through this round robin exercise. First class back and swings the puck around to the near side. Number 9, Scotty Sims picks it up. Sims knocks it out to center. NSHDA in their own end. All right, in across the blue line, Illinois coming in. It's NSHDA. Now back out comes first class. Great pass on the left side with some room moving in towards. We actually got a penalty coming. They chop away at it. And finally the goaltender covers it up. Ethan Kujawa. But we got a penalty coming to NSHDA. Excuse me. And it looks like it is going to it's a hooking call, and that goes to number 70, Liam Breimer. And that gives first class their first power play. First class transitioning quick. Up is number 45, Colton Smith. Smith on the left side fires it in. That one stopped. Rebound swept away. All right, now NSHDA gets on it. They fire it up, and it's going to get past the defender, number 51, Matthew Tang. So they go back into their own end. Now it's picked up, and out comes first class. Up on the right side, they're going to make a change. Still holding on to a great move. Shot in, just misses the net on the far side. That one, number 11, Lincoln German. Here's a shot in front. That's blocked. Now swept away. And out comes NSHDA. They clear the zone. All the way back in on goaltender Cooper Rosen. Now first class up with it. It's Vanek Verk. Turn back. Now they'll go up on the right-hand side. In across the blue line and stopped by NSHDA. Now picked off at center. Over to the far side, Tanner Dixon didn't get enough on it. Here comes NSHDA. It's Connor Galloway with a shot in, and that one stopped by the goaltender, Cooper Rosen. And there is no score yet here. We're 3 minutes in just about. First class still on the power play here. 23 seconds left to go. All right, first class lifts it out, and it's just past the blue line. Now picked up, and NSHDA sends it back in. Oh, we got a great move in. There's a quick shot. That taken by number 89, Carter Carignan. Now back comes NSHDA. Lifting it in. Penalties over. We are back to 5-on-5. Puck in behind the goal. Swung around to the far side. Chipped the wall, but it's blocked. So back to the blue line. Now we got a 2-on-1 in the other direction. Led by number 45, Colton Smith. Smith with a shot. That one stopped by the goaltender. Rebound. Swept away. Great stop by Kujawa. Using his face on that one. Now back comes first class. Pass gets through everybody. Out to center ice. First class on the right side, in across the blue line. Now the pass to the left. Backhand in front, loose puck, and knocked away by Illinois. Back out it comes. NSHDA fires it in towards the goal, but they came in offside, so we're going to move it back outside the blue line. Back and forth, and some skill on these two teams. You can tell there's a reason they are 5-0 so far. Face off outside the blue line. And first class up with it. Out of the far side. Cross center and dump it in. Rolls in behind the goal. BC gets on top of it. That's 87, Joseph Ferrone. Around to the near wall. The battle takes place. Back to the point. There's another 97. That shot goes wide. It's tipped. That's Jace Watts wearing McDavid's number for BC. First class now. Up with it is number 8, Tanner Dixon. Dixon back to the point. There's a shot, or pass over to the right side, through the middle. That one tipped in on the goaltender and comes back out. Slap shot, doesn't make, or makes it through all the traffic over to the far corner. Still held in at the blue line, just barely. Now NSHDA going to dump it out and they're going to send it the length of the ice. And that'll be an icing call. So 9:37 left to go, just over 5 minutes gone, no score yet. Again, looking back at the preview, these guys are a high-scoring bunch, and they don't typically like to give up goals either one of them. Something's got to give here between the two of them. Back to the point, long wrist shot, hits a player in the face-off circle, and back out comes NSHDA. It's number 32, Tyler Kassonen. He fires a shot, that one's gloved, and held onto by Kujawa. Kujawa got a stick on his paddle afterwards and gave that player a look. So face off in the BC zone to Kujawa's left. NSHDA wins it. Back to the point. Wrist shot through traffic, tipped just wide by Kassonen. First class trying to get it out. They're not able to. It's picked up by Johansson. Johansson at the side of the net centers it. That shot knuckleballs in, and Kujawa makes the save. We'll have another draw in first class BC zone. And off that draw, control gets sent over to the near side corner. Along the wall, back to the point. Shot faked and sent in by Vinny Pisoli. Now behind the net is Kassonen. First class picks it up, brings it around the boards. Up the wall, gets caught up in some skates. Kassonen now puts it into the middle. Shot not happening, as Jack Callip was looking to get one away. Now here comes first class in the other direction. Drop pass. There's a wrist shot. That one gloved and rebound. Jumped on by the goaltender. Another one from Tanner Dixon. This first class transitions quick and gets it the other end. That's one thing I'm noticing is big is first class's transition game early on performing well. 8:25 remaining. High puck bounces in towards the goaltender. $8:15 left to go here in this period. First class swings it around to the outside. Now NSHDA takes it in their own zone. Up through center now, up on the right side. There's a pass into the middle, across the crease, and they couldn't get a shot on it. Great pass, but nobody able to get a stick. Back comes first class in the other direction. There's that transition. Shot gets blocked. Loose puck in the face-off circle. Comes out to the blue line and out. First class dumps it back in, but they're offside. They got it clear. They'll make a change. NSHDA will use that time to come out of the zone. Now stopped at the blue line. Back for it is Nathan Tuthil. NSHDA digs it off the boards. That's Connor Galloway. Back to the point now. Held in at the blue line. That's fired wide by Pisoli. Now first class, up on the far wall. That one's chipped, but not out. Picked up again by Galloway. He loses it. Still can't get it out. Back in comes NSHDA. Backhand in front. There's a shot. That one goes off a skate and comes wide. BC gets on it. First Class still can't clear the zone. Held in once again by Vinny Pasoli. Now put in deep. Sent around the boards on the far side. Nice pass to the middle. They're going to make a move. Now in comes First Class. Stick lifted just as a shot gun to be made by Vanek Burke. First Class holds it in this time. Poked away, they're chipping at each other, and here comes NSHDA on the other side. Moving into the middle, there's a shot. That one goes wide of the net. That came from the stick of Connor Galloway. On the far side, defender down. We got a 3-on-1 in the other direction, led by First Class. On the right side, shot scored! Top shelf! For First Class, it looks like it's number 11, Lincoln German, who put that one home. A beautiful shot for BC First Class, and they take the lead. And honestly, they have outshot NSHDA 11-1 now, including the goal. So Lincoln German gets the first goal of the game. Back comes NSHDA, though, right off the draw. Not wasting any time. Puck played back. And out comes First Class. Drop back. Here's a pass in the middle. Big shot. That puck gets blocked by a stick. Back in comes NSHDA, trying to make a nice move, but they get stopped. That was number 1, Clyde Steineke. Here comes BC, up across the blue line. It's Smith again. Nice pass. There's a shot. That one gets gloved by the goaltender, Kujawa. 5:05 already left to go here in the first period. It's 1-0 in favor of First Class. Face off in the NSHDA end. And the Illinois T comes up with it and sends it down ice. It's going to be an icing call, as a matter of fact. So back to their end goes NSHDA. Face-off will be to Kujawa's right. And off the draw. First Class has it on the boards. It's Joseph Ferrone or Vanek Burke sending it in. Now back around to the near side boards, and NSHDA out with it. They're going to come up and skate with it across the blue line. That's number 9, Tyler Channon, fires a shot in, and that one's stopped by the goaltender, Cooper Rosen. 4:38 left on the clock here in this first period. 2 5-0 teams clashing it up at the Clash here on center ice. This might be the game of the day, actually. As the puck gets sent around to the far side, it was held in temporarily. Now we got a 2-on-1 for First Class. There's a wrist shot, score! And that looks like it was number 8, Tanner Dixon, I believe. Dixon's got his sweater tucked into the back of his pants. No, number 9, pardon me, Scotty Sims. It was one of those two, either 8 or 9. So Scotty Sims gets the goal. A beautiful shot once again, right past Ethan Kujawa. It's 2-0. 4:26 left to go in the first. And First Class off the draw puts it back up into NSHDA territory. They're going to rush on the forecheck and create the turnover. Side of the goal, swung around to the near side boards. Now back out comes Illinois. They get stopped at the blue line though. turn back. And they'll get it once again. Here comes Claude Steinecke across the blue line. Steinecke in the circle. Centers it. Nobody able to get a stick on it. Back comes First Class. Hit on the far side. Up against the wall. Now in comes NSHDA. Dumped in by Logan Clannon. On it in the corners, Joey Gasquier. Comes around and First Class going to bring it up. Once again, it's Colton Smith, number 45. Colt 45, perfect. As the puck gets sent in behind the goal. Now around to the far side. Here comes NSHDA. 2-on-2, and they're going offside. It was Connor Galloway getting a little excited, going in a little bit early. It's a 2-0 game here. First Class leading NSHDA. 3:11 left to go in the period. Face off outside the blue line. Now sent in deep in BC territory. NSHDA has it. They got a player out front. There's a backhand. That one just wide of the net. NSHDA creates a turnover on the forecheck. Battling for it is Connor Galloway in the corner. Either that or Jack Callip. That's Gallup. Now to the far side. Picked up by Joe Hansen. Now back to the point. Long shot. Actually, a stick got in front of it. Sent around to the corner. First Class stepping up to try to keep it in. This is NSHDA. Now they got it behind the goal. To the far side, trying to center. Goes off the skate. And it's picked up again by Tyler Kassonen. Kassonen in the corner. Puts it behind the goal. First Class up with it. Here they come. It's Vanek Verk dumping it in. Giving chase once again is number 97, Jace Watts. Or Joseph Ferrone, 87, pardon me. Now NSHDA chops it out. And a good defensive play back for Connor Carignan. Connor's got it now. Lifts it up on the left side. Knocked down by Emerson Papadatos. Behind the net, NSHDA picks it up, and out they come with it. Up is Kassonen. Kassonen trying to backhand it towards the net. Taken from him. First Class with speed on the left side. Out with it. They lose it. It's center ice. It's picked up there. That's Papadatos again. Here comes NSHDA. Passed across to the middle. Couldn't get a shot away. First Class closes, and here's the pass up now. In all over, it gets taken down. No call on the play. NSHDA brings it back out. Emerson Papadatos with a good chance there, but he got taken down. And Papadatos has it once again. Passes to the middle. In is number 11, Lincoln German. Far side, nice move to the middle. Couldn't get a shot away. Now they're able to. Doesn't make it through traffic. Sent out to center and not much further. BC can't get in. They're still offside. Now they clear it. 15 seconds left to go. This period is burned off quick. 10 seconds on the clock as it gets set down into First Class territory. The 5 seconds, a pass cut off. And the buzzer going to go. There's a quick long shot. And that one's stopped by the goaltender, Kijawa. All right, first period's over. It's 2-0 here in favor of First Class. They're going to take a quick little break, so let's take a look at the recap. Not a whole lot to talk about. One penalty went to Liam Breimer, number 70 for NSHDA. And that was 1 minute, 20 seconds in. First goal, scored by Lincoln German, number 11, for First Class. That one at 9 minutes, 7 seconds. And then the second goal scored by First Class a minute and a half later. That one coming at 10 minutes, 34 seconds. Scotty Sims, number 9, with the goal that time. So that wraps up the first period. They're getting coached up. They'll switch ends. Carson will take a break. We will take a break, Carson, and be back with second period action in just a minute on WSBA. All right, we are back. Second period on deck. 2-0 first class out of BC leads. 15 minutes left up on the clock as we get started this second period. Teams have switched ends. First class going left to right now. NSHDA right to left. It's Scotty Sims in the corner. Pays it back to the point. That shot off a stick and into the corner. First class on it, they get a puck towards the net in the slot area, turning and trying to fire. It looked like that was number 8, Tanner Dixon. Now sent back down ice by NSHDA, and that will be an icing call again. So 14:29 left on the clock as we are underway in the second period. Shots on goal so far, 14 for first class and just 4 for NSHDA. Again, both teams 5-0 coming in. Face-off will be to Ethan Kujawa's right in the NSHDA zone. And the Illinois locals win the draw. Pass up through the middle, hops over a stick taken there by Jace Watts. Now the battle at center. Watts again chips it over to the near side. Picked up by Gurman. Gurman's got a goal tonight. Dumps it in and gives chase. Out of the far side, NSHDA picks it up. They're going to skate it out of the zone. Pass up to the near side for Johansson. He'll dump it in. First class on it. Swings it over to the far corner. Great pass up to number 51, Matthew Tang. Here they come. It's Gurman again. Gurman into the slot. He falls and tries to poke a pass across. First class still on top of it. There's a centering pass. Nobody there that can get the stick on it. And back comes NSHDA, one-on-one. Up on the right side, trying to make the move, but a great little defensive play. Poke check by Watts. $13:15 left in the period. First class cuts off the clearing attempt. Now they move in towards the goal. It's 14, Vanek Verk. Verk with it. Avoids a check. Into the circle. Fires a shot. That one blocked. It just misses the far post. Again, Verk with it. Centering pass. That one-timer fired just wide. Here's Verk. Out again. Another one-timer. That's stopped by Kujawa. Side of the net. Wide open. Was number 87, Joseph Ferrone, but he just hit the goaltender. Left him alone on the back door. Here's a chance now for NSHDA with a shot. Now one knocked away by Cooper Lawson. Now on the near side wall. First class doesn't leave them any time. Icing waved. NSHDA, that comes out, but they have to pump it back in, offside, so they got to clear the zone. Now they're able to. To the near side, it's number 10, Adler Zanowski dumping in. Centering pass, scores! Number 9, Tyler Shannon solves Cooper Wilson, and it's a 2-1 game, 11:56 here in this second period. We're just 3 minutes in, and NSHDA pulls to within 1. Get back, boys, let's go! So Tyler Shannon from Harley George, that's the 2 point getters on that one. Around 3 minutes and 4 seconds into the period. And First Class now with control at center. Hooked up on the left side. In is Colton Smith. Smith sends it in towards the net. Now behind the goal, Colton Smith held up against the wall, and actually I think the net came off, so they're going to stop the play and replace that. 11:35 left to go here in the second. 2-1 the score. Off the draw, NSHDA sends it out. First Class with the cross ice pass. Now they're going to chip it up the wall. Oh, it gets knocked away. And here comes First Class. Skating across the blue line. Nice pass for NSHDA up on the left side. There's a quick shot off the crossbar. NSHDA that close to tying this game. Now First Class. NSHDA doesn't keep it in their zone for long, turn back. Now it's kicked out to the blue line, and out they come. Oh, a long pass broke it up. That one intended for Smith. Now to the far side, wrist shot in. That one's gloved and held by Kujawa. So the face-off is going to be inside the NSHDA zone to Kujawa's right. It's Tanner Dixon taking the draw. For First Class. And they win it. Poked off a stick though, and out comes NSHDA. Up on the right side, in across the blue line, pass to the middle. That one tipped wide. And to the near side. Now First Class going to pick it up. And out they come. Transitioning again quickly. 3 up in the play already. Moving around the defender. Centering pass. And Kujawa gets in front of that. Cuts off the pass and covers up. So we got 10:19 left to go here. Not quite 5 minutes into this second period. It is a close game. 2-1 the score. First Class getting the offensive zone draw. And they control briefly off that draw, and there's a penalty coming here to First Class as well. As NSHDA comes in with it, there's a shot in, that one redirected, and now it's taken and played, so the whistle gets to go. And it is indeed First Class going off. It's a tripping call, and it looks like it's going to number 9, Scotty Sims. Let's go, boys! All right, they are a man short with Sims in the box. First Class gets a stick on it, but doesn't clear it. Now they're able to chip off the stick. Here they come. 2-on-1, short-handed. Pass over to the near side. That one shot hits Kujawa. And NSHDA starts out from their own end. Quick little touch pass. In with it is Kassonen on the far side. He plays it back to Clannon. Clannon to the near wall to Steineke. Steineke goes over to the far boards. Kassonen takes it there, in behind the net. Centering pass, that comes straight out to a First Class player, and out they come. And they're going to dump it down ice, burn the time off. There's a long breakout pass for the NSHDA, but honestly, great play getting back for Nathan Toothill. Now sent out of the zone again. NSHDA has to start at their own blue line. Played back to the defenseman, and Lincoln German going to go up on the forecheck. Pass cut off, and they'll put it deep again. Now German going to grab it up in the right side corner. Now behind the net, and out comes NSHDA, but it's taken by First Class. They'll fire it in towards the goal. They burned off most of this penalty. 20 seconds left to go for NSHDA's power play. They get it out to center, and it's slapped right back down by Nathan Toothill.
Good boys!
And honestly, they keep going with the penalty kill on the power play. A penalty kill up in the offensive zone. Back comes NSHDA. Penalty's over. We are 5 on 5. Centering pass gets knocked away. And here comes First Class on the right side. It's number 19, Emerson Papadopoulos. Couldn't get a shot away. Goes into the end wall. Papadopoulos now with it. Still holding on. The battle in the corner. Comes around to the near side. Slap back down. Papadopoulos going to go get it at the side of the net. He's got it behind. Can't get it out front though. One hand on the stick. There's the back. Now Papadopoulos. Still couldn't get it. He gets pushed away. Now back to the point. Put in. NSHDA now takes it back up on the far side. In comes number 9, Tyler Shannon. Shannon with a shot. And that one knocked away by Cooper Rosen. NSHDA trying to get the equalizer. Now we got a penalty call coming. Looks like it's going to be a roughing call to First Class.
Come on, strike!
So that'll give NSHDA a heck of a chance here to tie this game up as they are down by 1. And going off is Nathan Toothill. 7:11 remaining here in the second period.
2 teams, strike! 2 teams!
2-1 the score. Face off. In the BC zone. NSHDA, excuse me, owns it. Pat Steinecke with a shot, scores! Oh, it's waved off. No goal, no goal. No goal. Honestly, I thought he scored. Just hit the bar and dropped his foot of the goal line. So very, very close. Play goes on. Everybody stopped, including First Class and NSHDA, thinking they had scored. Back to the point, slap shot. Hits a First Class player on its way there. Now NSHDA trying to give and go. Loose puck in front, chopped away and swept out by NSHDA. Now sent down ice by Tanner Dixon. 6:19 left to go. And here comes NSHDA. Up on the right side. Brayer on the power play for another 59 seconds. Held in at the blue line. And still not able to get. Now they're able to. It's picked up by German. German's got 1 goal already for First Class. He brings it down and gets stopped there. Now it's Jace Watts on the far side. Jace actually loses it. And here comes NSHDA. Puck rolls in on Cooper Rosen, but he covers up. 5:45 left to go now in the period. 2-1 the score. First Class is leading, and leading heavy in shots too. NSHDA still in the power play for 34 more seconds. Face-off going to be in the NSHDA, or in the First Class zone. All right, off the draw, it's NSHDA with the slap shot. That one gloved down by Cooper Rosen. And Rosen gets it done, holds on for another one. Looking back, First Class averages 1 goal against per game. And NSHDA has gotten that already. So Cooper Rosen might want to keep that average intact. Puck on the far side. NSHDA still on the power play. In on Rosen again. And he'll cover up as Michael Holland was lurking for the Illinois locals. 5:23 left in the second period. It's 2-1 here in favor of First Class. And First Class wins the draw, chips the wall, but it doesn't get out. Now NSHDA moving it to the middle, turning and firing, hitting a player in front. That was excuse me. Sorry guys, the voice is getting worse as the day goes on. Puck over to the far corner and chipped up, but still held in by NSHDA. Now it's picked up by number 51, Matthew Tan. Tag in, shoots, and that one stopped by the goaltender. The rebound poked to the outside. Looking for a wraparound, hits the side of the net, still loose. And as they chop at it, looks like the NSHDA taking a little exception to that. They get a couple of pushes in. 4:39 remains here in this second period. It's still 2-1 in favor of First Class.
Let's go, boys.
All right, off the draw. First Class sends it to the middle, but that one's pulled up by NSHDA, and they'll bring it back down the ice. Dumping it in is Connor Galloway. And it actually winds up in the mesh and in behind the glass. So that'll cause a break in play. 4:26 left to go. It's 2-1 here for First Class. So these players all from Vancouver and the island. 4:26 left to go here in the second period. 2-1 the score. So a couple of good teams out of Vancouver here with the Bulldogs, who actually lost twice today, and First Class, who are 5-0 coming into this game and leading 2-1. 4:15 on the clock as NSHDA battles. Player gets taken down behind. Still no call. You can hear the parents wanting that call against NSHDA, but they're not getting it. Now the puck comes free and it's sent down the ice, and that'll be an icing call. So 3:57 left to go here in the period. First Class leads 2-1. We're going to move the face-off back down to the First Class end again to the left of Cooper Rosen. As the puck is dropped, kind of chipped towards the center, BC knocks it to the outside, and now they're going to be able to get it out. There's a quick pass over to Tanner Dixon. Dixon tries to get around the defender on the outside, turns from a check, loses it in his skates, and now it's poked away. Back to the point, held in, off a skate to the end wall. BC closes fast. Tries to get the puck back. There's a tip pass. Almost creating a chance there for First Class. Now it comes back into the First Class end. And BC on it to the outside. And they're able to chip it up all the way to the NSHDA blue line. Now it's picked up by number 9, Scotty Sims, who dumps it in. They're going to go off on the change. Long pass up on the near side. NSHDA brings it in and loses it on the near side. Here comes First Class. Up is number 11, Lincoln Gurman. Once again, Gurman on the right side. He gets taken down, and there's going to be a call on that one as it's touched by NSHDA. It'll be a hooking call as Gurman gets pulled off of his feet. So now we got 2:38 left, 2-1 the score, and First Class gets a power play. So Henry Haney goes off to the box for NSHDA for hooking. And BC gets their first power play. Now off the draw, sent to the outside. Chipped up, hits the glass, but kept in. First Class looking to set up a cycle. There's a pass in front. That one's picked up by NSHDA and knocked away. Now the pass up on the near side. It's Lincoln Gurman once again. Gurman from behind his own net. He'll stick handle his way out. Now the pass comes up to Sims. Sims touches it, so no icing. 30 seconds gone in the power play. Puck off the glass. Held in on the far side by Tang. Now Tang loses it, and here comes NSHDA. It's up on the near side. What a back check by Tang. Took it off the stick and back they come. Here's Gurman once again. Gurman turns to see who's with him. Behind the net. Now it's picked off of Gurman's stick and set out. Jace Watts. Nice pass up through the middle, but NSHDA cuts that off. And now they're back in their own zone. Here comes First Class. Up on the left side, now through the middle. They make a change. That's Ferrone, puts it down into the corner, gives chase. Comes to the near side, picked up once again. First Class has it. 1 minute left to go in the period. There's a shot that gets stopped, and a clearing attempt stopped back in the other direction. NSHDA sends it up, and back for it is Watts. Around the boards, and they'll skate it out now. Up through the middle, pass on the left side. There's a quick shot, that hits the leg and goes wide. Now taken by 87 Ferrone on the near side, tries a cross-ice pass. Couldn't do anything with it, penalty's over. We're back to 5-on-5. Here's a chance in front, and a big stop by Ethan Kujawa. Now behind the net, it's NSHDA sending it out. 20 seconds on the clock. Jace Watts on the far side. Couldn't clear it, so he'll come back behind the goal. Now around to the near side for Carter Carignan. They pick it up. NSHDA trying to center it. 4 seconds left on the clock. So Carignan just going to pin it up in the corner. And that buzzer marks the end of the second period. So let's take a look at that period. Had a little bit going on. So what happened was NSHDA got themselves on the board. Tyler Channon, number 9, with the assist to Harley George. And then a bunch of penalties is basically what it was. Scotty Sims for First Class went off. Nathan Toothill for First Class went off for roughing. Then it was Liam Breimer, number 70. For NSHDA. He got a hooking minor for 2 minutes, and that was the end of it. So 2-1 is the score after 2 periods of play between two teams that are 5-0 coming into this one. I expected a barn burner. It looks like we're going to get it. All right, we'll take a break and come back with third period action. You're watching The Clash here on WSBN.
I'm Dr. Cassie Preston. My job as a mental performance coach is to help elite athletes just like you to consistently perform at your capabilities. But in order to do that, you need to reliably get in the zone. The problem is, like most athletes, you spend too much time in your own head, worrying, overthinking, and are doubting yourself. This can be frustrating and discouraging because you've put in all this work to develop your physical abilities. Your mindset is causing you to underperform. Now, I understand that working on your mindset can be difficult and confusing. There's so much cliche advice out there like, don't worry about it and just be positive, which might be the mental states you want to achieve, but it's not the how-to. In fact, this fluffy cookie cutter advice often makes things worse. Instead, what you need to do is challenge the status quo and think differently about success and failure. That's why I wrote the best-selling book, Mindset First, to provide athletes like you a repeat and reliable way to win the mental game. I share the concise and practical strategies I use to help professional athletes be at their best day in and day out. This book will help you break free from the weight of results so you can stop spending so much time in your own head and start playing with confidence so you can perform when it matters most. And most importantly, I promise you this, by reading this book and working on your mental game, you're going to have a heck of a lot more fun along the way.
At Ironman Industries, we forge the foundation of excellence in steel manufacturing. Our dedication to quality and precision sets the industry standard, delivering unmatched innovation that powers progress and builds tomorrow's world. We don't just produce steel, we craft a legacy of strength. With every cut, weld, and bend, our commitment to our customers shines through. Choose the steel partner that never compromises on quality. Visit us at ironmanindustries.com.
Welcome back. We've got the makings of an epic third period here as the score 2-1 in favor of First Class out of BC over the Illinois-based NSHDA Hockey Development Academy. It's been one heck of a game so far. 15 minutes left to decide who's going to walk out of here with a perfect record and who will not. Both of them come in 5-0. And it has been a showdown of two teams that have earned that record. Back to their original sides. First Class going right to left. As NSHDA left to right. So off the draw, it's First Class up on the right-hand side. Through the face-off circle, now drop down into the end wall. NSHDA will pick it up there and swing it around to the near side. Jack Callip lifts it up into the offensive zone. Kissonen goes for it there. Kissonen centers it, scores! Number 16! I think that's the number that I saw. It would be Lars Johansson if it was. I believe it was Johansson up front. Scored the goal and ties it up, and it is Lars. Tyler Kissonen with the assist, obviously. And it's 2-2, just like that. 30 seconds in, 27 seconds in, and we got a tie game. Starting fresh with just the period to play. All right, Steinecke brings it up to the near side for number 77, Jack Callip. Callip brings it in, Grizzly. Now back comes First Class in the other direction. Pass cut off by Steinecke. Steinecke turns it back, in across the blue line. He's got Kissonen with him. Steinecke fires, and that one blockered away. On the far side, Johansson lets it go. Here goes off on a change. NSHDA keeps it in. Here's a pass out front. Kissonen couldn't get to it as he fell on his way through the slot. Now back out comes First Class. Joseph Ferrone. Ferrone trying to split the defense. He's able to, but it's too late. The puck poked away by the goaltender, Ethan Kujawa. There's a chance in front. Bouncing puck. Kujawa makes the save. Around to the far side. Pass cut off. Sent back in deep by Ferrone. On the far side, back to the point, held in by Papadopoulos. To the end wall. Now, Papadopoulos couldn't keep it in this time, but still, First Class on it, and they'll turn and fire it in. Chasing up is Nick Smiley, number 61. Smiley behind the goal, now around to the near side. It's left and picked up by Tyler Channon. Sent back in deep again. First Class keeping it deep. Behind the net. Now it's picked up and taken away by NSHDA. We got a tie game. 12:45 here on the clock. Puck comes back in, slapped around the net by Jace Watts. Out of the near side wall. First Class gains possession, goes around to the far corner. Chipped up and not out. That's picked up by NSHDA. Backhand pass in front. That one gets knocked away by Tanner Dixon. Great play by him. Now NSHDA going to take it back in the neutral zone. First Class will pick it up one more time. It's Papadopoulos behind his goal. Papadopoulos has it knocked off his stick, and there's a shot. That one gets blocked. Now behind the net. It's NSHDA's Connor Galloway. Galloway against the far wall. Down again for Dixon. Dixon chips the wall, doesn't go out. Actually, shot, hit a stick and didn't go very far. NSHDA drop pass into the faceoff circle. Look at the give and go. There's a shot. That one's stopped by Connor Rosen. So Rosen makes the stop. 11:38 left on the clock. It is a tie game. Lars Johansson tying it up. face-off in the BC first class zone. Back to the blue line and chipped in. Swung around on the far side, gets tied up in the ref's skates. Nathan Toothville back with it on the near side. Now first class able to dig it out. There's a pass. Up on the right wing. Wing. Drop back into the slot area. Back pass. Oh, what a stop by Ethan Toothville with the man on the doorstep. First class with another shot. That one doesn't make it through traffic. Up on the far boards, held in. And looking for it is Scotty Sims. NSHDA turns away from a check. Now they'll bring it out to center. NSHDA brings it in. Puck kicked off the stick and picked up by first class. Here's Sims off the wall, up to the blue line. Taken there by number 70, Liam Bryman. On the far side, puck, pass cut off, trying to set it into the middle. They couldn't get to it. Now there's a trip coming up here against first class. It was number 45, Colton Smith, who had hit the ice, and his stick got tied up in some skates. So he'll get called for the trip. So Colton Smith goes off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. And that gives NSHDA a power play chance. And they win the draw, comes back on the point. Now it's knocked out by first class. All right, sent down ice by NSHDA, but that's too far. That'll be an icing call, so we'll send it back down into the Illinois locals. And we got 5 minutes just about gone here in this third period. 10:02 remains on the clock. NSHDA on the power play for another minute 38. Puck swung around to the far boards, held in there, kept in by German. German has got a goal tonight now. Here comes NSHDA. Up on the right side is Tyler Kassonen. Kassonen has an assist on the tying goal. Now, first class gets a stick on it and fires it down ice. NSHDA starting out from their own end. And in is number 1, Claude Steinecke. He'll put it in deep. First class gets a stick on it. They'll lift it down ice again. They burned a minute off of this penalty. And actually getting down to it first was Emerson Papadopoulos. So he's going to hold it in for longer. Papadopoulos with the fight on the corner. Now NSHDA brings it up. Left-hand side. It's number 10, Zanowski. Adler Zanowski puts it in deep. Zanowski going to get it in the corner. Well, he'll battle as they get behind the goal and swing it out to the point, kept in on the near side. That's Liam Brymer who kept it in. Here's a chance out front. That one chipped by the goaltender, Cooper Rosen. NSHDA still in the power play. 5 more seconds. They're looking for the setup. Into the face-off circle and backhanded down south of the net. Still NSHDA has it, walking out front, shooting, but Rosen has that post covered. NSHDA still with control. Here's a chance from the face-off circle. That hits players in front. Rosen makes the stop. Now around to the near side wall. They're going to pass that up, and it's for number 14, Danik Verk. Verk in, shoots. That one goes high over the net. Verk deep, still with it, avoiding checks. Pass to the high slot. shot blocked. Here comes NSHDA in the other direction. It's number 10, Adler Zadowski. He gets pickpocketed. Here comes First Class. Over to the near side. Puck knocked off the stick of Vert.
Cover, Scott, cover!
Now in the corner. Looking for the pass out front. There it is, a wrist shot. That gets blocked. NSHDA able to get it out to the near side. We're over halfway done this period already. 7:15 left to go. First Class with possession in their own zone. Over to the near side. For number 51, Matthew Tang. He loses it back into the First Class end. NSHDA pestering with that forecheck. Now sent across to the far side. Scotty Sims got a chase. And it's knocked back in. Stuff in behind the play. Now it's out and comes back in. Now it's coughed up. Here's a chance for NSHDA with two players coming in, but a good defensive play by First Class to keep that away. 6.5 minutes left to go. Long shot in. Nobody able to get a stick on it as it rolls through. Here's a centering pass. Harmlessly through the slot. Far side, back to the point. There's a slap shot in just wide off the end board. Centered up front. And that one's swept away. Taken now by Tang. Tang gets it up to center ice. Tang gets knocked down. Now in across the blue line. First Class able to send it down ice. And that is going to be an icing call. 5:59 left to go here in this third period. We are tied at 2. And the face-off going to come into First Class zone as the BC team a little bit on their heels. We got 5:59 left on the clock, staring down the barrel of an overtime again, potentially. And off the draw goes to the far wall. Both of these teams 5-0 coming into this game. It's dug free and knocked out to the far side. Can't get it out. Held in once again by NSHDA. There's a shot. They still control. Puck into the middle. There's a backhand in. They push it in. They score. It's through, but the whistle had gone. I don't know. No goal. No goal. Cooper Rosen had it. They blew it down. They pushed him into the net, and it went loose. So we got a timeout called by First Class, I believe. So 5:37 left to go on the clock. 2-2 is the score. Carson, I think we should take a break. We'll be back with the rest of the third period here in just a couple of minutes. You're watching The Clash on W.
Fed up with the fluffy and cookie cutter mental game advice? You're not alone. My best-selling book, Mindset First, is your guide to discover a reliable and repeatable way to dominate the mental game. You don't need to suffer from performance anxiety, overthinking, and confidence issues. In this concise and practical book, you'll learn how I coach professional athletes to get dialed in and day out. You'll see real-life examples of how athletes train their mind to consistently get in the zone. And the bottom line, you'll have the principles and the strategies to break free from the weight of results, play with confidence, and perform when it matters most.
All right, we are back. Timeout's over. Face-off's going to be in the BC zone. 5:37 remaining on the clock. We're tied at 2. Two 5-0 teams going head-to-head here on the last day of the round robin. And off the draw, it is First Class coming out with it. Led up by Scotty Sims, number 9. Sims gets around the defender, moves to the middle. He gets tripped up and loses the puck, and Sims went down hard. He is hurt off in the corner. You hear it. There's a lot of people wondering why there was no call on that play. As Scotty Sims got taken down.
Spot strikes! How many hometown discounts are you going to get?
You can hear the words coming from the parents. All right, face-off coming outside of the zone. 5:22 now left on the clock. Draw going to be taken by Lincoln German for first class out of BC. And off the draw, it's poked ahead. That's Tyler Kassonen with it. Kassonen with a backhand. That goes behind the net, off to the near side. Up into the corner where the battle happens. Now it comes free, taken by Matthew Tang. Tang up to the far side. And they lose it. Now trying to get Kassonen back in. First class back for it. Good play there by Joey Ferrone. And here comes first class up on the near side. Pickpocketed. Kassonen back in. Kassonen with a wrist shot. And that one stopped by Cooper Rosen. We're down to 4:45 here. 2-all. Face-off coming inside once again. First class territory. This will be on Rosen's left. All right, first class controls off the draw over to the far side. There's a long pass up to number 14. That's Vanek Verk. Verk on the right side. He gets taken off the puck. And NSHDA takes it back. Now the pass comes up to number 19, Harley George. It's knocked away. Over on the far side. Sent in by Smith. Around into the corner. Tanner Dixon going to take it there. Dixon turns away from the check. Moves it out front. They couldn't get a backhand on net. First class now battling for it in the corner. Comes away. And the stick lifted and out comes NSHDA. On the far side, NSHDA still has it in their skates. Trying to send it out front, and Cooper Rosen gets the paddle down and stops any passes from getting through. 3:47 left on the clock. Here in the third period. We are tied at 2. All right, puck's dropped. This time it's NSHDA with control. D to D along the blue line. Now chopped in behind the goal. Far side. Stick lifted. Puck stolen. Here's Kassonen. Sends it in wide of the goal. Fired around the board. Steineke from the point. Shot in. That one's redirected out of the way. Matthew Tang picks it up. They clear it out to the blue line, but not out. Now they're going to get it behind their goal. On the near side, pass to the middle. And it's taken out. Emerson Colorados, they dump it back down. Shot around the boards. It's going to come all the way out, and Illinois going to be able to get to it. So no icing call. Less than 3 minutes to go. We're tied at 2. As first class picks it up, it's German. He had the first goal, centers it out front. Nobody can get a stick on it. Now with it is number 9, Scotty Sims. Sims back to the point. Wrist shot through traffic, goes just wide. Now gets out past the defender, and here comes Kassonen. Kassonen fires a shot wide. Picked up on the far side by Johansson. Gets it back down to Kassonen. Now Johansson lifts it in deep again. First class going to get it up off the wall. And here they come. Nice move by German. Lincoln German into the slot. Turns around, drops it back. Here's another backhand. That one kicked out by Ujala. Swung around the boards, and NSHDA can't clear it out. First class with it once again. It's Sims. Sims along the wall. Back to the point. There's a long shot. Stopped up in front. NSHDA going to kick that out. 140 left to go here as they come in across the blue line. Here's a chance on the left side. Oh, they couldn't get a shot away. It was Haley George. Now another chance. Centering pass. Back in behind Henry Haney. Back around and the puck jumps out. 120 left to go here. As First Class ices the puck. We're down to a minute 18 here. Still tied at 2. And just over a minute to go. We got one more game here on WSBN tonight. It's the Spartans of Alberta versus North Star Elite. That one's supposed to start at 8:25. We'll probably get underway about 8:15. But we got to finish this one first. And they're tied at 2 with 1 minute and change left to go. First Class sends it out of the zone. Now it's a foot race up in the other direction. Picked up there by Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos behind the goal. Papadopoulos trying to chip it into the slot. Can't get to it. Now it's taken out by NSHDA and cleared. Over to the far side. In they come. There's a wrist shot. That one gloved by Kujawa. He'll hold on. So 48.5 seconds left to go here before we end up with an extra period. 5 minutes, 3-on-3, and then a shootout. All right, face-off coming to Ethan Kujawa's left. Being taken by Scotty Sims of First Class. NSHDA controls off the draw. In their zone. Now it's coughed up. Sims battling for it on the wall. Gets it down to Dixon. All right, here we go. NSHDA comes out with it. 30 seconds left on the clock. It's Steineke who goes in. And back comes Colton Smith. Smith up on the right side to the middle. Smith can't get around the defender. He actually takes out the defender on his way past. Now NSHDA sends it down ice, and that's going to be an icing call. So 12.4 seconds left. We're still tied at 2. Face-off going to be in the NSHDA end. Tanner Dixon gets the draw, puts it into the end board, swung around to the nearest side. First Class with control, back to the point and off. 5 seconds left on the clock, and that's going to burn it off. There's a long shot in. Oh. Overtime number 4 for me during this tournament. All right, they're going to get a couple of seconds to get coached up. We're going to take a break, come back with overtime action. Once again, 5 minutes, 3-on-3. You're watching The Clash on WSBN. All right, we're back here for some overtime action. 2 5-0 teams finished 2-all after regulation. So So we're going to have a 5-minute 3-on-3. If that solves nothing, then we're going to have a 3-round shootout. Let's see how it goes. This is my 4th overtime, something like that, since this tournament started. One was only 9 seconds, one was a full 5 minutes and the shootout. All right, in comes Matthew Tang. First class, holds on to it first. Left side, now back to Tang. Tang shoots it, tip shot in front, rebound, and that one's stopped by Ethan Kujawa. A little design play there by first class. So it's Colton Smith, Lincoln Germain, and NSHDA going to take it off the draw. Here they come. It's number 1, Claude Steinecke. Steinecke with one hand on the stick trying to go towards the net. He's poke check. And now first class moves it to the outside. 30 seconds gone in the overtime period. Now it's Tang, gets it up, and here they're going to lead out number 11, Lincoln German. German on the right side. German, sharp angle shot, hits the post. There's a centering pass, one time, missed. Tang picks it up. He's going to stop, set the boys up again. Tang moves in, turns away from a check. They make a change. Now to the near side, it's Scotty Sims. Sims out to center. They change it off completely. Sims avoids a check. Gets it over to Cardigan. Cardigan comes in on the right-hand side. Cardigan shoots. That one stopped by Kujawa. Hits the paint in front of him, and he drops on top of it. 3:37 left to go here in overtime. Some good chances here for first class so far. Scotty Sims on the draw, and NSHDA going to walk away with it. They control in their end, out to the far side. That's number 32, Tyler Kisonin, sent down ice. First class up with it. They'll ring it around the boards. Cardigan couldn't get to it. Kisonin, now Cardigan will get it back. And here they come. Cardigan up on the right wing. Cardigan stops, shoots, rebound, swept away. Taken by Logan Clannon behind his net. Now the long pass up for Kisonin. Kisonin trying to get in behind. With a pass in front. Turning and shooting is number 10. And that was kicked out by Cooper Wilson. I think he got a piece of it. 2:45 left to go. Scotty Sims with a poke check. Turns them around. Now Sims has it. Sims up on the left side. Looking for. Here comes Tang in across the blue line. Tang holds off. They're going to make a change. Once again. Fresh legs out all around. Here comes Matthew Tang across the blue line. Tang gets around the defense, backhand, and that's kicked out by Kujawa. Now the battle on the near side corner. Tang digs it free, and he gets it back. Now they'll back off once again. Pass to the near side. That's number 87. On the far side now, it's Vanek Vert. They lose it. And coming back is NSHDA, 2-on-1. Here's Kisonin and the pass in front. Stop, scores! Overtime goal scored by number 10, Adler Zanowski. And NSHDA goes 6-0 with the overtime victory. 3-2, the final score here as Adler Zanowski pokes it home for NSHDA. That one coming 3 minutes and 14 seconds into this overtime period. So there you have it. The local team, Illinois, finishes 6-0. And they're going to shake some hands. And then they will play the American National Anthem once again. And we got one more game to play here at center ice. That's scheduled to start at 8:25. I'm guessing we're going to get underway about 8:10, 8:15 is my guess. So they'll shake hands and we'll do the national anthem. We can sign off now, I suppose. 3-2 the final score. NSHDA goes 6-0. We'll be back with our final game here from the arena, center ice. You're watching The Clash on WSBN.